This is Nick with Build Brothers Roofing. Started my inspection at 12665 Via Galacia out here in Rancho Bernardo. We are on top of a concrete S-tile roof. And then we have this torch down modified bitumen material right over here on the flat patio section. So the homeowner wanted to know how this material was kind of blended into the rest of the roof, and we can see, if I get my camera down here, that they took this material up over the curb and then they took it underneath the underlayment. Okay, so that's great. That's what you like to see. And we will do the same thing. So on this roof, you have the torch down material. I would like to get rid of this material and upgrade it to a TPO material. We'll do the same thing. We can wrap that TPO over and then have that underlayment installed directly over the TPO material as well, just to ensure that no water is going to be coming down. Now, the TPO is a fantastic flat roofing material because it will essentially turn this entire roof plane into one singular membrane. It also does a great job of withstanding ponding water. You can see areas like this where these granules just accumulate, and what that means is every time it rains, that water doesn't just flow freely off this roof. It ends up just sitting and accumulating on those areas, and any kind of water that is sitting on a roof will end up finding its way into the property. You can also see that the roof is starting to come up a little bit off of the drip edge. So again, just showing signs of aging on this roof material. Now, working my way up to the rest of the roof, I pulled a couple tiles because I always like to show the homeowners what the condition of the underlayment is in. The underlayment is the most important part of the roof. It is the part of the roof that is protecting the home. The tile is protecting the underlayment. If the underlayment is in bad shape, then the roof is in bad shape. So we can see just how aged this underlayment is. This stuff is extremely brittle. It's absolutely just crumbling in my fingertips at the moment. Fresh underlayment is going to be very thick, very granular, very gritty to the touch. This underlayment is none of those. Like I said, this stuff is just it's just crumbling at this point, so it's disintegrating. It has gone past its life expectancy. We have some skylights, some solar tubes that we're going to be dealing with on this project. We have 1, 2, 3, and 4 solar tubes that we're going to be dealing with on this project. I have another couple tiles that I pulled, actually not one over there, just that one over there, that I want to show the homeowner what the condition of the underlayment is. But I did want to point out that I think there has been some work done on this roof already. Obviously we have these solar tubes that were installed, but I also noticed that we have some Mohegan vents that were installed on this roof as well. The rest of the roofs in this neighborhood have older dormer vents just like that. The other thing that I noticed is that these tiles, or the valleys, are nice and open. On all the other original roofs in this area, the valleys are really tight. You can see how tight those tiles are, and I'll explain the difference to the homeowner. Now, they didn't do anything to the underlayment when they did whatever work they did to this roof, but it looks like somebody was on it. But you can also see there's been a bunch of repairs on all the mortar. The mortar is all starting to fail on this roof. This tile right here was already slipping, so I pulled it down a little bit, and we can see how much damage has already occurred just from that tile. The underlayment is completely gone on this section. All the wood is completely exposed, so there's a good chance that that wood is going to need to be replaced. But you can see the damage that the sun and the elements has done to this roof. Again, another sign that the roof has gone past its life expectancy. And then again, just one more section. We can see that all the underlayment is in the same shape. All the underlayment is starting to crumble in my fingertips, and it all needs to be replaced. So the tile on this roof is in good shape. The homeowner can go with what's called a lift and reset, where we reuse the existing tile that's on this roof, lift everything up, replace the underlayment, and then put the new roof back on top of it. What most of the homeowners are doing in this community is just going with a new tile roof. It looks a lot nicer. It's going to be very clean, and then you're not going to have to deal with the look of having a bunch of mismatched tiles on the roof. So I'll explain both those options to the homeowner. Either way, all our crews are going to be our in-house crews. We do everything with our crews that we take care of really well, and they do good work. They take a lot of pride in their work, and then I'll be here to manage the project and make sure that everything goes smoothly. That is it for my inspection.